Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. I'm here with a timeless reading to just tune in, flow. Let's see what messages come through for you at this time whenever you come across this reading. Thank you so much for being here. Aquarius. Pluto, Leo, and Sagittarius. So you have a lot of Pluto activity with Aquarius being in the sign of Pluto. Transformation. Okay, we've just entered Leo season. We have self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. And then Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Earlier on, I saw Jupiter, okay, for Aquarius. So this Sagittarius card being here is validating of something expanding in your life or some sort of soul's desire to be more free, more optimistic again, because I know this Pluto transit hasn't been easy, has it? We have beautiful Leo in the center that opposes your sign. But the funny thing about that opposition is we can pull and draw from that energy if we so desire. So there's this call also to bring in more self-confidence and creativity into your life, more play, more joy, more satisfaction. Life doesn't have to be so hard is the message I'm getting off the bat. But let's tune in. And really open up this reading for Aquarius. Quiet time, okay? So amidst your transformation, you have most likely been wanting to be reclusive. Taking a break from people, the pressure of, people can be so exhausting for Aquarius. Although you're always, part of Aquarius is looking out for the greater good of humanity. That doesn't mean that Aquarius wants to be everybody's friend or be in this energy of, always being with other people. I feel like Aquarius energy likes its alone time. So have you been affording yourself some alone time, some quietude, some time to, I'm getting recharged and also tune back into your unique energy as an Aquarius. Okay, not allowing the world or other people to rub off on you. Sometimes we need to cleanse that energy off. Okay. And they're like, look at the bottom of the deck and we have problem resolved. Sometimes in alone time or quietude or letting things be, letting things settle, not having to constantly talk things through with somebody, we find that our problems get resolved. There are other people who are constantly in their sort of assertive, okay, exerting all this energy all the time, and it could be quite exhausting for you. There could be family members that are calling you every day, maybe even before work, or you dropping off the kids, and it's like, okay, can I have a little time to myself before, I answer this person or call them back? Somebody's energy with the Pluto card has been quite overbearing lately. Overbearing. It could be from a Leo, could be from a Sagittarius, but I'm not necessarily feeling that. I'm feeling just an overbearing energy. Someone calling you all the time, texting you all the time. And I'm hearing Aquarius say, like, can I get a break here? We just spoke yesterday, or we just spoke maybe half an hour ago. You're already calling me? Okay, definitely an overbearing energy. And there's this call to maybe Put the phone on silent. Okay. Check your email later. Something like that. You need some time for you right now to detach from this overbearing, difficult energy. It's like the funny thing is, the more you move away, there's this period where they become extra overbearing, but there's a point where they will stop and they will let you be. Okay, let's get more. Okay, you have 2 cards, making new friends and happily ever after. You could be making a new friend with a Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy type. Okay, I know we just talked about friendships and people and family being overbearing at times and you needing time away. But you have this energy of making new friends, or it'll come easier to you at this time. But I feel like the friends you are making don't have this controlling energy about them, because I'm seeing the butterflies, and butterflies come and go, and they're sort of drawn to us when we're open and receptive, but they don't stay a long while either. So there's something about Aquarius, you really enjoying freedom to come and go, or you like that in other people when they're not constantly, there all the time, or being a burden, or always demanding, requesting for your time. A lot of you here like some freedom. Okay, and you may be meeting people who appreciate the same. So there's a like-mindedness in that aspect. Okay, then you got this happily ever after card. So is there a Sagittarius in your life that you are dating, or you are looking to make plans on, marriage as a goal, or happily ever after as a goal? Okay, I see that being a possibility here. We have miracle healing at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Pluto. This brings transformation. It brings miracles. It brings divine solutions. Even if it comes in a very difficult way at first, you may not see how this is a miracle healing, but it is. We got love. Wow. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. You could have this higher octave on, or idea of what love is. You're in this phase of love doesn't possess. It doesn't control. It doesn't nag. It doesn't bicker. It just allows the other to be. And there's this acceptance of another. And that's true and divine love. The love that is controlling, possessive, obsessive. That's not real love you're coming to understand, or you always had this understanding, and maybe the difficulty has been finding someone who thinks this way as well. You're tired of being controlled in relationships. You're tired of having people, only wanting you if they can control you or possess you or take away your freedom in some way. Aquarius, you need your freedom, and you know that at this point in time. But we do have love here, and it's a strong message, and it's a strong vibration I'm feeling. So let's segue into love a little bit. I'm going to also pull tarot, so let's open up this love card, and then we'll get into tarot and other messages, and even dive deeper into love, because it seems to be a theme here. Okay, you got the straight up relationship card. Okay, so there's definitely a relationship that's important or is on the horizon for you if you're single. Okay. It says, if you are struggling to find a loving and meaningful relationship, it may be worth checking on the relationship you have with yourself. For all of our relationships with others mirror the relationship we have with ourselves. If you feel that something is lacking in your relationship with another, you will often find the same thing lacking within you. When you find love and meaning within yourself, you will see love and meaning within others. All transforms when we transform. Transform, Pluto. I also love that I'm seeing a butterfly in this card, and the butterflies here. Okay. The cards want to talk about love and relationships, so we're going to go there first, and then we'll do more of a general. Okay, let's open up this love energy. Why is it coming through here today for Aquarius? The Magician. Okay. I feel like love is being sparked. I'm seeing like fireworks. I'm feeling butterflies, okay? Butterflies, and it's like this is getting you to feel again. This is getting you to open your mind or your heart to love again. And something about being in love for Aquarius actually serves a purpose. It feels like it serves in your creativity outside of a relationship when your relationship is going well. Okay, let's tune in a little further here. Some of you could be very much single right now though with the Magician, and you're now finally ready to open up, accept a relationship, allow yourself to be loved. This could be one of the things you're manifesting with the Magician. What else for Aquarius? Six of Wands. It looks like if you are inquiring about a relationship, it will be successful. It is successful, meaning long lasting. Okay. It's a public relationship. I feel like other people also see what you have and may admire it from afar and say, wow, you know, I'd like something like that for myself one day. Or okay, definitely that fire, that Leo energy, definitely maybe a Gemini, Virgo of interest. Anything else on this? We got the Empress and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Got a lot of messages flooding through, so bear with me. You could be pregnant at this time or be in a relationship with someone who's pregnant or expecting. This could be a part of your forecast, your future. If you're wondering if would ever be a thing for you, I definitely see you having and growing a family. It's a part of your soul's purpose. You'd make a great parent. Others of you will be connecting with somebody who has or is expecting in some way. These two energies combined, though, this reminds me of a fruitful union. It reminds me of a fruitful connection. You know, Seven of Pentacles, this is a rare card to have two people in the Seven of Pentacles, sort of validating some sort of connection here. Is this in your life at present, or is this coming up? I'd love to know. Empress. yeah, you're looking and feeling good in this connection. Okay. And if you're not in there yet, or you don't have this person in your life yet, a way to draw someone in at this time is tapping into your sacred femininity, your ability to draw in, pull in energy. You have the Pluto card, so you're very magnetizing. You're very sort of electric, interesting. People want to get to know you. There's something about you that, they can't really read you all the way, and they like that. They can see that there's more. You've lived through a lot. You'd have a lot of deep conversation, I feel, when you're ready to open up. The Empress. Yeah, it's something about the water running deep. Like you're deeper than the average person. I don't know why that's coming through. Okay, but the Empress is a very prosperous, fruitful, fertile energy. So this is a great energy if you are a creative Aquarius, if you are a content creator, if you're an artist, if you're any kind of creator under the sun. This is a very positive and fruitful time to be tapping into your work as well. Okay, so we're going to see if anything else comes up on love, but for now, there's something that's definitely promising. Let's segue into just general life. If the love thing comes up, it will. I won't force it too much here. Okay, back to your quietude, back to your spirituality. This is important as well, and it's linked to drawing in and magnetizing love, partnerships, money. Okay, you're using your Pluto energy of, it's like this gravity, it's this force, it's this pull. You're pulling in, you're drawing in. You may not even know you're doing this at this time, but you will see that that was it in retrospect. Okay, if you look back on the periods of your life where you were maybe the most successful, or had maybe your crush also crushing on you or whatnot, it's because you were very magnetic and you were drawing in and probably not chasing with the High Priestess. Okay, what else? Making new friends and Leo. Let's see. The Chariot, okay. I feel like along your journey moving forward, you're going to meet the right kinds of people. Some of you have doubted your ability to connect with other people, especially as friends. Maybe a lot of people have left you, or you've left them. Cycles have ended, and you're, an adult now, wondering if there's any friendships that you could be making. The Chariot is saying yes. The journey's not over. You're still going to continue to meet people. Now, with the Chariot also being here, life purpose is important. So not neglecting that. What brings you joy? What lights a spark, a fire within you? Go for it. This is where you may be connecting to new friends as well. Now let's really tune into this happily ever after. Aquarius, this is beautiful. Happily ever after. What does this mean for Aquarius? We got the Tower. Wow. So interestingly enough, I feel like a lot of us have had Tower moments lately. It came through in a lot of the collective readings, also a reading I did on my blog. Okay, so some of us have been through some crazy stuff, some crazy losses, some real upheavals and disruptions, and then making us wonder if we're ever going to get our happily ever after. Something about a recent tower moment is redirecting you or realigning you to whatever your happily ever after is. It's going to be different for every Aquarius, so I'm not going to necessarily fill in the blanks. You got the happily ever after card. What does that even mean to you? What would that even look like? Do you even know? What is your happily ever after? Let's see if we can get more on this. The Lovers. A true heartfelt connection, a real raw sort of I choose you, you choose me kind of energy. It feels like you don't want to be a part of anything that's not choosing you, and vice versa. So this could be career or relationship, friendships, anything under the sun. It's like now's the time where you're not going to be obsessing of whether they like you or whether they're going to call you. You're only sort of going or will be drawn, okay, because you have that heavy Pluto energy. You will be drawn to the right opportunities, the right people who will see in you what you see in them, and that's the potential, and that's wanting, okay, a wanting, a desire to be together, a desire to book with you, purchase from you, support you in a way. Okay, with the Pluto card, the High Priestess, you're tired of forcing your hand. You're tired of forcing situations. You're tired of always being in the toxic masculine energy, even if you're a male here, of always striving and running towards, okay, or chasing rather. Okay, chasing. You're tired of it. Now it's all about magnetism. Magnetism and strength and patience. Patience is power. Patience is power at this time for Aquarius. So your happily ever after looks like less striving and more sort of just allowing and just living and experiencing and finding joy here in the now, and not waiting for, some sort of external validation, something out there that's never within reach to make you happy and feel fulfilled. Aquarius, you are turning inward to find that fulfillment. Okay? You are finding that fulfillment inward. No longer looking at what's out there. You find a pearl, okay, a gem right where you are. Okay. Two of Pentacles. I'm getting the word rabbit for some reason. What does that mean? It's like not being fooled or tricked by what you think external validation would offer you or provide for you. Not being fooled or tricked anymore. You realize that maybe you've had a taste of it. Maybe you wanted to achieve a certain goal and you achieved it, and it wasn't as fulfilling as you thought it would be. And it's like, is this all it is? So you're learning that you have to find something within, and then life starts reflecting back at you more of that, and it sort of projects it. It's like a projector screen that I'm seeing, and it'll like amplify what you're feeling inside, how you genuinely feel. We can't really fake it. So this is not a season of faking it anymore. This is you being as real as possible with yourself and with others as well. Okay. What else for Aquarius? Star seed. How beautiful. When I think of Aquarius, I think of star seed. The loving, benevolent being in this card has come to you today to share his words of encouragement. There are many who feel as though they don't belong here on earth. It can be a tough journey with many experiences and obstacles to overcome. You no longer have to question whether you are supposed to be here or not, or whether you belong. You most absolutely belong here. Your soul has chosen this incarnation for many reasons, and the universe has brought you here for a reason too. Don't doubt the wisdom of it. You are a very sensitive soul, connected to the subtle energies that weave and ebb throughout the entire cosmos. You may find that you are acutely affected by the moods or thoughts of others as well. Although at times it may not feel like it, this is a gift. It is a special part of your makeup and blueprint. Your keen ability to sense and intuit these energies is an aspect of the gift you are here to bring to the planet. You could be any type of healer or teacher, but this largely depends on whether you choose to hide away from the world or to engage in it. At times, it may seem easier to just hide away, but that is not what you have come here to do. You carry a high frequency, and through your everyday contact with others, you are sharing it. As you allow yourself to open up to the world around you, you'll find yourself opening to the higher information and energies as well. Usually, star seeds are guided and directed by beings of a cosmic, galactic nature. This can sometimes mean that it takes more effort and patience when communicating with their guides. The starseed card asks that you consciously work on developing your connection with your guides, as there is information awaiting you. So we know how important it is for Aquarius to be reclusive. Okay, but I feel like now it's starting to shift, and it's saying, okay, let's be selectively recluse. Let's be selectively introverted, okay? There's certain groups or there's certain people that you just don't jive with right now. Let's not put the pressure on yourself to have to get along with them or be around them all the time. Be open to being around, like make this idea and notion of making new friends. You'd be surprised how refreshing it could be like. Okay, but if you're always used to your controlling family or the people you grew up with at one point and not feeling like you fit in, doesn't mean you need to write off the rest of the world and discount what a positive friendship or what a positive connection could bring and add to your life. Okay, there's people you're still meant to meet, to journey with, to have experiences with. Even if you felt like in the past you were a black sheep and probably still do. You can be a black sheep and still be valuable and lovable and freaking the coolest of them all. Okay. So I feel like that's what draws people to you now, is for being yourself. Because you've had so much time alone, you've been sort of deconditioning other people's thoughts, their vibrations, their lack mentalities, their woe is me kind of attitudes. Okay, you've been sort of detaching and sort of shedding what other people have projected onto you as well, or what you picked up, knowingly or unknowingly. Welcoming new connections and stepping out into the world, maybe creating your own community or having your own platform where the people who are drawn to you are not because you're asking them or begging them to be around you or, purchase from you or subscribe. You're not begging or you're asking, you're just allowing people to be drawn to you, like the butterflies are to this beautiful woman here. Let's go a layer deeper. Also, something about music cutting in, cutting out lately. This is your spirit guides' ways of communicating with you. Okay, so it can be irritating at first, especially if you're an Aquarius that likes background music or enjoys music while you're exercising at the gym or studying or whatever. There could be breaks or on and off frequencies in that spirit. That's your spirit guides. Could be an ancestor as well. So kind of making it lighthearted, okay, is what I'm getting. You have the hummingbird and the hunter. Wow, and it's 26 and 27. Very rare. Despite being so little, and one other thing, I think I saw hummingbirds here. Yes. Okay. I love when there's like double, triple confirmation in a reading. Okay, so hummingbirds, you could have a hummingbird tattoo, or you've seen one recently, or this is going to be a spirit guide that shows up. Okay. All right. Apologies for that noise outside. I don't know if it picked up. But anyhow, let's get to this message. Despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central or South America to feed from the summer nectar. This gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbird teaches us to be gentle to ourselves and protect our personal space. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pain and hurts. Head for the flowers and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. The invitation. The buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings preparing you to say yes to a new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the rightness of the moment and take bold action. Trust that success is assured even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well, because the all is in the small. The medicine of the hummingbird is this mighty being comes to teach you stillness in motion and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil your journey. If you feel your safety, comfort, or day-to-day survival are more important than saying yes to the invitation to explore the unknown, you will have to work much harder to achieve what is being offered to you freely now. Still your mind, even in the midst of your very hectic schedule, and heed the gentle voice that calls you to test new wings. Wow. There's a call, there's a pull, there's a nudge. Okay, Leo, leading with the heart, with creativity. The Chariot. There's a higher purpose, a higher meaning here, okay, to why you're feeling the way you do. You could have this feeling of going in a direction, moving somewhere. Maybe the potential of a relationship comes up very easily now, and your first inclination may be to reject it, but you may be making that decision based on past energies, past connections that failed. This could be the time where it's right, where the energy is ripe, where it's lush, where it's flourishing for you to be a part of something else. Okay, so with this Hunter card, I'm not going to read the whole oracle. I'm going to read the medicine. It says, don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It is okay to come home empty-handed. This is an energy and an essence of saying, you may embark on this path. You may start this journey with someone, with something, with a passion, with a calling. This is not about seeking external validation off the bat, because if that's what you're looking for, you will be deeply, deeply, deeply disappointed. There has to be this feeling of something more than you, okay? Like you're doing this because it genuinely fills your heart. It genuinely brings you joy. Now I'm drawn to read more of this. It says, rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. That's incredible, because how fitting for Aquarius. Be the map maker, okay? The pathfinder. You know, you may be inclined to hear other people's journeys and ways of becoming successful, having successful relationships with others, but your way is going to be unique and different. And it's about accepting that at this point. There is no blueprint to your path. Yours is completely unique. So writing your own story, being a co-participant, is really important at this time. You're a rare being. You're a rare soul. You do have the starseed card. Your path will be different, and it won't be like anyone else's. So if something didn't work for somebody else, that doesn't mean it won't work for you. Okay, and vice versa. Maybe the tried and true path that someone else took that took them to success and stability and happiness isn't your way to go about things. And that's okay. You got the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. Aquarius, you are meant to enjoy, you are meant to be, you are meant to live, you are meant to create. You're not meant to follow. You're meant to have, I don't know why I'm getting an edge, but like your own way of doing things. You have the inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear, you know. After a tower moment, usually there really isn't anything left to fear because something already happened that was so difficult, and it kind of opens you up to saying, hey, I already went through some of the worst that I could go through already. Why would I hold myself back any longer for fear of other people's disapproval or opinions or judgment? It's time to get things moving. It's time to take action, but doing it in your magnetic way. Like I said, you're taking action because it's fruitful for you. It feels good. You're not taking action because you feel like you have to fit into society's standards. You are making your own standard and way of living and being. That may be different right now. People may not understand it right now, but you're not here to make them understand. You're here to maybe set an example through action. Less talk and more just walking your walk, okay? So, this is what I have for you at this time. If you enjoyed this reading, let me know. Until next time.